Man, what a day for stocks so far today, guys. And a lot of individual stocks, certain ones are doing very well right now. Nikola being one of them, which is what we're going to cover in this video. We're going to break down their charts, talk about what's going on with the stock, short interest-wise. We'll break down key levels that I'm looking at, and we'll cover their upcoming earnings, as I do believe they're set to report earnings here fairly soon. Let me pull the 20-day chart up. Yeah, I think on, let me see here. Let's see, the 4th of August. So that's what, this Friday? They're set to report. So yeah, get ready, guys. And before we actually dive into the video, break down the charts, go over the upcoming earnings, don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, by going down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you guys open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And if you fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which that part of the promo is limited time. The clock's ticking, guys. So use that link down below. And of course, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So right now, Nikola is up a whopping 14%. I believe earlier in the day it was up even more. Let me pull the intraday up. Yeah, at one point it was up to $2.76 per share. I mean, that's a pretty big move considering on Friday it closed at what? $2.25. So we're talking about a 50-cent move here in Nikola stock from close on Friday to the high of the day, which was hit pretty much an hour into the trading day today, which, I mean, that's pretty big move in such a short amount of time. Percentage-wise, that is a move of around 21%. So at one point we had Nikola up 20%, SoFi was up over 20%, and Palantir was up a ton, which we'll cover later on today, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll do another update on Palantir like we always do, as it is doing very well today. And the markets, funny enough, guys, are not doing that crazy today. I mean, they're all in the green. All the indexes, rather, are doing pretty well. We have the NASDAQ up 0.1%. We have the S&P up 0.1%. The Dow's up 0.1% as well. So they're all up barely anything, but the Russell's up 0.8%. The Russell is doing well. So it's not like a crazy green day out there where it would make sense that every stock, or not every stock, but a lot of stocks are up. But a lot of stocks are up, and it's one of those days, right? SoFi, Nikola, Palantir, it's kind of the more risky, quote-unquote, stocks, if you will. All stocks are risky, but some are more risky than others. But either way, Nikola is up 15% right now, and mind you, this is for a trade, guys. Full disclosure, I'm not in this right now. I don't hold this stock, but I'm looking at it as a trade, not a long-term investment. Let me say that again. As a trade, not a long-term investment, right? Keep that in mind. So Nikola is up 15% right now, and on the 5-day, it's completely breaking out as expected. Now we're taking out the highs over the past couple of days. On the 10-day, we're also doing that. Actually, no, we're right at the highs here on the 10-day. Good thing I pulled this up, because now we can see. Let me draw this out. Now it makes sense why we got rejected at 275, 280 earlier today, because that was the triple top from a couple of days ago, really about 2 weeks ago, where we hit 275 on the 18th, on the 19th, and on the 20th of July, right? So that's a big spot. 275, 280, that is a big spot of resistance for the stock that needs to break. And if it does, guys, there could be more upside, at least in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you disagree or if you agree with what I'm saying. I'd love to know what you all have to think, as always. So on the 20-day chart, now we can see 275, 280, 290. I guess you can say 290 as well. Really, it's 275 to $3, that 25-cent window. That was also resistance earlier in July as well, in the middle of July, where we hit it right here. You guys can see if I zoom in, and mind you, that was a huge move. This stock went from $1.40 to $3 pretty much in 2 days, and I forget exactly what the catalyst was. I'm trying to remember now off the top of my head, but I forget exactly what happened, but it moved big time. And now it's kind of consolidating between $2 and $3. And now, again, like I said, we're starting to push back towards $2.75, $3. And now we actually have arguably an ascending triangle on Nikola here on the 1-hour chart. Do you guys see this? We have this triangle forming right here, playing out. And for this to fully break out, to play out, it has to break above 275, $3, which is why I'm going to set my one alert at 275. Let me do that now. Mark is at or above, and I'll do another alert at $3 per share. Let me do that. So if that breaks, man, it's going to be ripping like no other, in my personal opinion, heading into these earnings. Or maybe it happens after earnings. I mean, we don't know. Or maybe it doesn't happen at all, guys. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this looks pretty bullish, heading into the earnings later this week. And maybe there's some hype around that. Who knows? And by the way, this has a very high short interest, guys. Their short interest, I think, is 20%, 22%, something like that. So it's completely, above the norm for short interest. And this is probably a short squeeze what we're seeing right now, or parts of this move is a short squeeze. So that's a quick breakdown here on the charts, guys. Let me actually pull up the Safari tab quickly so we can get some stats here on Nikola and get a little insight on what analysts are thinking about the company with earnings coming up here on Friday. So right now the market cap is under $2 billion, $1.87 billion to be exact. The beta is 1.8, so the beta is very high, much higher than the overall market, which means, you guessed it, guys, it is more volatile than the overall markets. Does it take a rocket scientist to tell you that? No, anybody with half a brain cell could tell you that, right? And here on the analysis tab, this will show you EPS, revenue, what is projected coming up for Friday. So if I zoom in a little bit here, guys, to make it a little bit easier visually for all you guys out there watching, which I appreciate all you for watching, each and every single one of you. You guys are awesome. So based on 6 analysts, EPS estimate is negative 22 cents. The low estimate is negative 26, and the high estimate has them losing only 14 cents on the quarter. You guys can see right here, and a year ago they lost 25 cents on the quarter. So on average, if it comes in at 22 cents, guys, that's going to be better than last year, which is good. The loss in that case will be narrowing, which is what we want to see. Well, I'm not in it as an investor, so I personally don't care. But if you're in it, right, if you're a holder of this company, you believe in the company, you want to see them become profitable, you want to see their losses slowly start to narrow year over year, which projected, that's what we're seeing here with Nikola. And coming down a little bit more, guys, you can see the revenue right now based on 6 analysts, on average 15.43 million. Low estimates 13.4, the high estimate 16 million. And a year ago, guys, get ready for this, they did $18.13 million of revenue. So year over year, they're looking to decline by 15%, guys. So whether they do the high, the low, the average, revenue is going to be declining, projected here for Nikola year over year. And mind you, guys, they're not making a ton of money on the top line. They're not really rolling out products like that yet. Sure, they've had some big deals. Actually, now I'm remembering, it was the biotech deal. Let's go back to the chart here. That did move the stock like crazy. That's what came out a couple of weeks ago, and we had that double up pretty much overnight like I showed you guys. Let me show you this on the chart again on Nikola. You all probably remember this. We covered this in videos about a couple of weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago rather. So we covered the biotech deal. Boom. Stock went from $1.50 to $3, and now we're in this triangle. We've gotten ourselves in this triangle to the point where I feel like now we're on the verge of breaking out. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, please do your own research. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys what to do. As always, you might as well subscribe to the channel, though. If you like content like this, it's completely free, and we're almost at 30,000 subs. And if you want some stocks, who doesn't like free stocks? Get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, by going down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you guys open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And if you fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it. Link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.